What's up guys, it's Lee and Sam here again from Oakley Sofa Gaming. Today we're taking a look at some of the Harry Potter levels in Dreams. I'm just going to have a general chat about Harry Potter while we do it. So, how did you find these levels? What did you do?
I just searched for various keywords. Hogwarts, Harry Potter.
Interesting.
Diagon Alley.
Did you do Diagon Alley or did you do Diagon Alley?
Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley.
Because you might have ended up with a creepy Nocturne Alley level if you didn't spell it quite right.
I think Nocturne is whip. It's actually coming soon in this level.
Oh, really?
I think so.
There you go. Okay, so this is Ollivander's. This is where Harry gets his wand.
Which he's already got.
That's a
and
bit
he
weird.
can already do a Patronus, so I think he's just popping in for fun.
But yeah, if you look at his model, that is not first year, 11-year-old
No.
Harry. He looks like he's about 15.
Yeah, I think he's already on the run at this stage.
On the run?
On the run.
He's not on the run when he's 15.
On the run.
What do you mean on the run? From the law?
From the law. He looks older, look. He's got, he can cast a Patronus.
Yeah, but I don't think he's on the run. To me, he looks like he's like...
He's pretty chill for someone on the run.
This is Goblet of Fire Harry Potter, I think.
I suppose he's got the hair, hasn't he?
Exactly. He's in for a rough year. Oh boy. Oh, yeah, well, if you haven't read all of Harry Potter or you haven't watched it all yet, you currently...
Catch up.
Catch up. It's been out bloody years.
A million years.
But yeah, you might want to turn the video.
It was read to me.
It's not the same though, is it?
No, the teacher, I think he said Hermione when he read it to us.
Hermione?
Well, it was before the films. It was when it first came out, so he said Hermione.
I instinctively knew it was Hermione.
Wow.
Despite being like 11 myself.
I probably heard the story way before you did then, because it was read to me in first school.
So I have read all the books now. I absolutely love the Harry Potter books. I had a really weird reading sequence with them. I think my sister owned the second book and I randomly read the second one first, and then my friend had the third book, so he lent that to me and I read the third book.
Yeah.
And then I bought the fourth book when I was on holiday because I just finished the third one. And
this dream is huge, by the way. It's massive, and I couldn't find all the rooms.
just like the real Hogwarts.
Yeah.
So anyway, I read second book, then the third book, then the fourth book. All these books were already out, I think, when I started actually reading them. And then after the fourth one, I thought, you know what? I'd best do this properly. Went all the way back, read the first one.
See, this is why you like the first one so much, because you read all the others first, you were very confused, and then you really loved the first one because it just sort of clarified everything.
I liked just jumping straight into the story. I liked that they didn't hold my hand and have to explain everything to me.
Well, I needed it because I was in first school and I couldn't read at the time.
So anyway, read the first one at that point. So then I'm all caught up, and that is when I started jumping on the bandwagon to the whole Order of the Phoenix launched, and I obviously bought it. I bought it launch day. My dad who works nights, he actually bought it for me. So he went to I'd call it a midnight release, but it wasn't, because it was probably much later than that when they were closing.
Yeah.
And he buys the book for me, so I wake up in the morning, and on my like dressing table is like a bag, and I'm like, what's this? This wasn't here last night. I open it up, Order of the Phoenix. Oh boy, I was excited.
That's really cool.
Yeah. That was really nice of him. That was fun. What's your favourite Harry Potter book?
I think Goblet of Fire.
Goblet of Fire. That's a good one.
Yeah, just because it's a huge range of like magical stuff, which is a silly thing to say, but like creatures and things.
Yeah, the tournament added something a bit new, didn't it?
Yeah.
To the school year, and all the stakes were like pretty serious the whole time, and Harry was starting to get older, and then obviously the end of the book is this massive like bookend in the Harry Potter story, because that's when things start getting a lot darker and a lot more serious, when obviously Cedric gets got.
It's like their last year in school, really, isn't it?
No, they're still in school in the 5th book and the 6th book, but it's the last year where they actually basically are school children.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like in schooling, in education.
But I like that, because then you get
after that they're just messing around.
You get to like the 6th book, and you know people are still moaning about like Quidditch and stuff in the House Cup, which when Harry was 11 was such a big deal, and he's just like, oh, who cares about any of this stuff? Like, it's so pointless. Oh, this is good. Looks a little bit clean to be Snake's dungeon. Snape. Old Severus Snake's dungeon. Did you ever play? Oh, you did. So we played it together. You played a little bit of the PS1 Harry Potter game.
Is that the one with the Quidditch that I hate?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what put me off that game.
But if you get far enough into it, there's this great little bit where obviously the game is trying to tease you into thinking that Snape is the bad guy. What?
Map.
Marauders map. The game's trying to tease you into thinking that Severus Snape is the bad guy, just like the first film tries to do. And so you do a potions class with him, and he's like, oh, go to the storeroom and fetch me this jar of something or others. You go in there, and the floor collapses, and you end up in this dungeon under the school.
Yeah.
Now, you are gone literally hours, because you have to do this like Zelda-style dungeon you finally get the jar of whatever. So you go back to his classroom and give it to him. You've been gone hours. You've fought like tiny trolls and stuff down there. You almost died. It's crazy. Ghosts. You get back hours later, and he says to you, and this makes no sense because, spoilers, he's not the villain. And he says to you, Potter, I didn't expect you back so soon. And there's a massive pause. It's like, how you sent me to get one jar of stuff, and I've been gone like 4 hours.
And you didn't expect?
How did you not expect? That makes no sense. And to this day.
Oh, look. Pretty good.
It's a good wand. I like the wand. How have they not made a Bethesda-style RPG Harry Potter game?
Yeah, we're just playing as one of the students.
Here's how to make $1 million trillion. You make a game.
We've talked about this before.
Have we talked about this on our channel?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is how strongly I feel about it. How stupid is it that they've not done this? You call it Hogwarts. You're welcome.
So, this level is massive. I actually miss out a couple of the common rooms.
Oh, that's really good. Look at that. A little feather writing.
I couldn't find a couple of the common rooms, but I found them since, and I've put them in a separate video, which I'll link to.
Oh, it's going to be a little bonus video, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, once this video's up, if you're watching this video now, hello, we're from the past. There's going to be a bonus video on Saturday where we'll show off the common rooms. So check it out. Remember to subscribe and all that jazz. I do wish they'd stolen more of the song. I just can't believe they've not made a AAA Harry Potter game.
Gryffindor's winning. Surprise, surprise. Dumbledore's so biased.
Have you played any of the Harry Potter games other than that one? Have you played anything else?
Lego Harry Potter?
No, I hate Lego Harry Potter so much.
You just hate all Lego games.
Because they're all the same. Like, they were fun. Like, I think like 15 years ago when I played the first one, that was great. And it's just the same thing over and over again.
That's not true. In Indiana Jones, you have a whip.
The best Harry Potter games. There's a good Game Boy one, which was like a turn-based combat game that does the first year of the story. I've read an interview from the developers of that. They said it was like a labour of love. Really good game. Chamber of Secrets, PS2 of course, brilliant game. And I don't think it's very popular. I have a soft spot for Prisoner of Azkaban for the PS2. But they go completely downhill after that. Goblet of Fire, never even finished. It was like a really bad kind of...
So you'd think that would be a really good game.
You'd think. But it wasn't. And then
look at this room.
They did Order of the Phoenix, which...
Have you been to that room?
It was kind of cool because they did an entire recreation of the movie version of Hogwarts. But, pardon the cliche, it didn't have any magic. You know, it was almost like walking around the sets, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a lot to do. You could duel with students and stuff, and there was like, the main story took like a few hours to complete. There wasn't a lot to it.
Run so fast.
School grounds are out of order. So if you had this fictional Hogwarts game that I want, what house would you choose to be in?
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
No doubt.
No doubt. See, I've done the whole Pottermore thing. I'm a Ravenclaw, obviously. But if I was playing the game, I don't necessarily know if I'd choose Ravenclaw.
You'd be Slytherin.
You think I'd choose Slytherin?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I common rooms in the dungeons, and that's kind of lame. That's kind of hashtag basic.
No, Gryffindor's basic.
No, they live in like a nice tower.
Basic.
Hufflepuffs.
It's the obvious choice.
Hufflepuffs, do you know where they sleep?
I'm assuming the garden.
Yeah, it's like they sleep in like a greenhouse or something. You know what your Patronus is?
Maybe some sort of turtle.
Are you just picking a random thing, or have you actually done the test?
I've done the test, I can't remember. I'm picking a random thing.
Turtle dove.
No, just a turtle.
Mine was a hyena.
Was it?
I thought it was really fitting. I like that.
I can't remember what mine was. I think it was like an otter or something.
Yeah, that sounds right. A beaver?
Squirrel?
Some sort of tiny rodent.
Yeah. Weaselly looking. Not a weasel. Never a weasel.
Oh, this one looks fancy. What's your favourite bit from the movies?
I don't know. Been a while.
Can I tell you mine?
Yeah.
I got two bits. I really like when McGonagall and Snape duel, and she's like, "You will not take Harry Potter."
Yeah, I just love McGonagall. She's awesome.
McGonagall is definitely my favourite character in Harry Potter. She's badass. But I also really like at the end where Voldemort's like telling them all to like switch sides and join his side, and then he's like, "What have we got?" And then Neville steps forward, and then it's like, "Well, I had hoped for better," and I was like, I just roasted him, just ended Neville's entire career. All the Death Eaters are yucking it up.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If not, I am sorry, and we'll try and do better next time. Ugly Sofa Gaming uploads videos from Dreams Early Access from Monday to Friday. please leave a comment for any levels you'd like us to play on a future video, and remember to subscribe to keep up to date. Thank you very much. Bye bye.